Ethan Miller, Getty Images. For the second year in a row, Arizona is the top team in the Pac-12 conference. Led by a monster performance from freshman power forward Deandre Ayton, the Wildcats defeated USC 75-61 on Saturday night at T-Mobile Arena to win the Pac-12 tournament, making good on their status as the team to beat after winning the regular season conference championship. Ayton was simply unstoppable, scoring 32 points on 14 of 20 shooting while pulling down 18 rebounds, 8 of them on the offensive end. CBS Sports' John Rothstein and 247 Sports' Evan Daniels were in awe of the Pac-12 Player of the Year. John Rothstein at John Rothstein. Deandre Ayton, less than a god, but more than a man. Evan Daniels at Evan Daniels. Deandre Ayton, the most dominant player in college basketball. Ayton picked up another accolade once the game was done, as he was named the Pac-12 tournament's most outstanding player. His partner in the front court, senior center Dusan Ristic, had a fine game of his own with 16 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. USC held tough in the first half thanks to pressure defense and a balanced attack on offense, and for a time it looked like it was going to force Arizona to fight down to the wire the night after surviving UCLA in overtime. Once Ayton got going, there was no slowing him down. Sophomore forward Nick Rakocevic led USC with 13 points, all of them coming in the first half. Senior guard Jordan McLaughlin chipped in with 12 points, while sophomore guard Jonah Matthews put up 11 points, quickly coming back down to earth after he lit up Oregon for 27 points in their Pac-12 tournament semifinal contest. Both teams came out firing, doing well to fight through the fatigue brought about by playing 3 games in the span of 3 days. The big men carried their respective sides in the first half. USC got an early boost from Matthews' precise shooting, but it was Rakocevic who impressed the most. A fine array of post moves and excellent touch on his jump hook made him USC's counter to the work done by Arizona's big man. The Arizona Daily Star's Greg Hansen pointed out it was an unusual offensive outburst for the forward. Greg Hansen at Gonson 7-1 won USC's Rakocevic, who hadn't scored in double figs since February 10, has 13 at half. Can't guard the simple give-and-go in the lane. That effort brought him level with Ayton after 20 minutes, who found his sweet spot at the elbow. Ristic also came up big with 8 points by halftime. On the defensive end, USC did well to jam the passing lanes and force turnovers. Junior forward Shemezi Metu was especially helpful in that regard with 4 first-half steals. This strong defensive showing was enough for USC to carry a 33-30 lead into halftime. While Ayton was simply part of a cast of standouts in the first 20 minutes, he turned things into a one-man show after the break. Whether it was siphoning up rebounds on the offensive glass, hitting a cutter for an easy bucket or hitting his shots in the paint, the 19-year-old Bahamian proved too much to handle for the Trojans. The athletic Stuart Mandel and Barstool Sports' Dan Katz were impressed. Big Cat at Barstool. Big Cat: Deandre Ayton is a monster. Stuart Mandel at SL Mondale: really hope Arizona wins the national title just so I can keep watching Deandre Ayton for as long as possible. This guy is ridiculous. NCAA March Madness captured Ayton's best feat of the night. NCAA March Madness at March Madness can't stop watching. Fearful face. After looking so capable of pulling off the upset in the first half, the Trojans faded away. Rakocevic failed to score in the second half, while Matthews lost the shooting touch that had proved so crucial throughout the conference tournament. The defensive pressure from USC also waned, allowing the likes of Arizona guards Alonzo Trier and Parker Jackson Cartwright to get more involved on offense. The Wildcats knocked down their shots down the stretch, and there would be no final push from the Trojans. Arizona will likely be a No. 2 seed in the NCAA tournament, but with Ayton leading the way, it will have just about every team hoping against hope it can stay out of its path. With a strong run in the conference tournament, USC could very well have earned an at-large bid and could be an upset pick thanks to its ability to force turnovers and get scoring from all over the court.